Hey everyone, what's up? It's Kelsey here, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a Shuvit. Now, this is going to be the start of a series of how-to fingerboard tricks, and throughout the series, I'm going to be working up from the easiest to the most difficult, and hopefully this will help some of you guys out who are just starting to fingerboard and don't really know where to start or how to do these tricks. So I'm going to give you some tips and pointers along the way, but let's just get into it. Now I'm going to have to rise up because this is a better angle for me to fingerboard on. Now the pop Shuvit is a pretty basic trick. You don't really have to know how to pop the board for an ollie. That's going to be the next tutorial video probably. But the pop Shuvit, all you really have to do is touch the board. There's no really sliding this way motion, which is the hardest part of an ollie in my opinion. But you pop it, the board spins 180 degrees away from your body, and you land. By the way, I'm using, this setup is a Wood with Black River trucks and pink Joy Cult wheels, in case you guys were wondering. So this is what it looks like in real life. So there are two types of Shuvits. Basically there's a Shuvit and there's a pop Shuvit. The pop Shuvit includes more of an ollie, so you can kind of combine the ollie and the Shuvit if you want to learn a pop Shuvit. I'm going to be teaching just the normal Shuvit because I think that that's the easiest trick. I know it's one of the first ones that I was able to pick up. So let's start out with how you position your fingers. Now this is important in that if you don't position them right, it's going to be a lot more difficult. It's not going to look as clean. So when I do a pop Shuvit, I just have my finger behind the front 4 bolts and one finger in the middle of the tail. There's other tricks where heel flip is like this. You know, it's just how you do the trick, I guess. You're going to want to do a scissor kind of motion. You're going to pop down and kind of flick your fingers apart. Your front finger will go away from you, back finger towards you, and it's not a very exaggerated kind of flick. It's more pretty soft motion. So this is what it looks like in slow motion, so you can kind of see better. So there's also, this is a little bit more advanced, but I might as well tell you. For those of you who don't know, there are 4 basic ways to ride a fingerboard, also in skateboarding. There's normal stance, which is if you're right-handed like me. That'll have your middle finger on the tail and your pointer finger in the middle of the board, and you're riding from right to left. Then there's the nollie kind of positioning where your pointer finger is on the nose of the board and your middle finger is on the middle of the board, and you're also riding from right to left. Going from left to right, there's the same normal positioning, which is left to right, and that is called fakie. And then the nose, the nollie kind of positioning, riding left to right, is called switch. So we have the normal, the fakie, the nollie, and the switch. So going over the steps, you have to lean back. You don't want to push down very hard, because if you do that, it's gonna be really stressed and it's not gonna look as clean. So there's about 3 steps in this trick. It's pretty basic, but all you have to do is roll, push down, flick, and land. Push down, flick, land. Push down, flick, land. One very, very, very important thing that I see a lot of when people are just starting out fingerboarding is this sort of kind of backwards motion that people tend to do. It's a pretty bad habit, so as soon as you can get rid of that, the better. Don't ride forward, ride back, ride forward again, and do it. Because I see a lot of people going like this. And think about real skateboarding. When do you ever see someone skateboarding and the board goes like this? you don't. So that is very, very important, and in my opinion, one of the most important things in fingerboarding is that you have one consistent motion. So the shove it consists of one fluent motion, pushing down, flinging your front finger away from you and your back finger towards you, flicking it and catching it. So it'll go from your right to your left side of your body if you're right-handed, left to the right side of your body if you're left-handed. And it looks like this. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more tutorial series videos. I'm going to be posting them maybe every few weeks. If I don't have a video for that week, then I'll make one of these and I'll post it on my channel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Here are some examples of the shove it.